I've been editing college essays for the last few hours, but I took a break to come on here and remind you guys that the only people who are all upset about the report that came out a few days ago that showed that 60% of the grades given at Harvard are all A's are the people who aren't qualified to go to Harvard, right? Because Harvard has been accepting people for literally over 3 years now with zero academic qualifications. That's what test optional is. It's when they were accepting people with no way to know whether or not they would actually do as well as their grades would otherwise suggest. And we all know that grades in high school are totally fake. Teachers give grades that are way above what students deserve. But most of us thought that when you go to college, that things would be different, right? That the professors would be way more hardcore. They'd grade you better. At Harvard, they weren't. At Harvard, they were still giving students who did not deserve it really, really good grades. The average grade in most of these classes were A's. And it's reasonable to assume they were doing this in part to cover up the fact that a very large chunk of the students who they accepted under test optional were unqualified. So just to recap here, the only people who are upset about this are the people who don't think that they would do well in the classes if they were graded according to a normal system like everybody else. The smart people at Harvard, they're fine. The smart people, the ones who actually deserve to get an A in those classes, they're quiet right now. They're happy. They're okay. And in fact, it'll be better for them because we'll actually be able to differentiate who the bright people at Harvard are from everybody else. And so when you get a degree from there, it'll actually mean something. It'll actually matter.